Hey everybody, good afternoon. It is Pat Saldania here on Friday, live at 5. If you're new to the channel, I'm kind of calling it a channel even though it's not. I am looking at trying to live stream this the same time on YouTube. I haven't gotten that set up yet. So I like saying welcome to the channel because that's what they do in YouTube land. And I do like to watch YouTube at times. Anyway, welcome. And so what I'm trying to do is every Friday, come on live with you. And I imagine myself like I'm just sitting down, a little coffee, having coffee or tea with you and just kind of chit-chatting about what my week has been like and with regards to campaigning. And I think this is a great platform to for people that want to get to know who it is that is running for Lewis County Commissioner District 3. You know, we do like parades and we do, meet and greets and all that, but I wanted to utilize social media as another venue so that we can kind of communicate and again, learn who I am, why I want to be a Lewis County Commissioner, which I will be discussing in a little bit later. So I'm utilizing Facebook's live at 5, right? So every Friday's live at 5, I will be on here just kind of chit-chatting you, telling what the week has been for the campaign. So let me start off. It's been a busy week. One of which, I finally was able to get my website up and running. So it is called Pat-Saldania. Well, my last name is Saldania. There is a tilde over the N, which I do use, but with the website, I didn't do that. So it's pat-saldana.com. So P-A-T hyphen, which is like the minus sign. And then the last name is SALDANA.com. So that's the website. I used Weebly and it was relatively simple. It takes you some time because you got to upload all the info and all that stuff. But for the most part, it's not bad. Now, there's a lot more work that needs to be done on the site. So I will be doing that, soon. But as you know, if you've ever run a campaign, it's quite, busy. So anyway, I will be working on that soon. But anyway, it is up and running. Go check it out. There's a donate page. So, running, as I've mentioned before, running a campaign can be incredibly expensive. So if you can help donate a couple of bucks here and there, that would be incredibly helpful. So now with the PDC, what's the rules? A check over $200, you have to provide your employer's information. And I did mini reporting, so I can't accept a check for over $500. So there's the guidelines. But I'll work within that. So that was one of the things we did this week. The other was a fantastic event I went to yesterday, which is our Fox Theater in downtown Centralia, Washington. They had, they're not opened yet, but they kind of had a looky-loo, this is where we're at with our renovation. And wow, it is fantastic. I'm not sure if I can do on Facebook Live, do like on Zoom, you can share the screen and show some photos. But on my profile page on Facebook, that's Pat4-Commish. There are photos that I took yesterday. It's looking really, really nice. I was really impressed by the girls' bathroom. That was the one bathroom I saw. They had subway tiles with beautiful sconces on the wall. Those folks over there at the Fox Theater are doing a great job, and I can't wait until it opens because it's nice to have another theater where we can enjoy some of the arts. And don't underestimate our local theaters. I'm one that I'm constantly going to Seattle to the Paramount watching, a fantastic play or musical. But I also enjoy our local theater. Last week, I was over at the Morton's Roxy Theater where the kids did Disney's Newsies play. Oh, it is a gem. You must see that. I believe today and tomorrow, tomorrow might be their last performance. But my point is we do have a lot of great culture within our community, and I highly encourage that you go check that out. What's the other thing that I've been doing? Well, the big one is that I filed for my candidacy for Lewis County Commissioner District 3. I did it officially. It's now at, we have, this week was the week where you filed. And as of a few minutes ago, before I got on, I checked the website. There are 5 of us that are running for this position. So, hey, it's friendly competition. I wish everybody well, but I am the better person for the job. So I'm joking there. Well, I'm not joking about that part, but I do want to, it's friendly competition and we must treat each other with respect. And that's a big deal for me. So anyway, was another exciting thing to do. And one of the things that, with some new people that I've met or even people that I've known, I feel like the big question that keeps coming up is, Pat, why did you even file? Or why do you even consider running? Why are you going to do that? And I feel this is a great venue for me to kind of talk about why. Why is it that I want to run for Lewis County Commissioner, and I am now, and why do I believe I'm the best person to be a commissioner? And I have many reasons, but here's a few of them. Number one, public service to me is incredibly important. I believe in public service. I believe that we all must provide some form of public service because that is a very strong way and how it will help strengthen our communities. Now, does that mean that you have to run for an elected position to provide public service? Absolutely not. There are multitudes of ways that you can give back to a community. You can run for your school board. I mean, I've been at the Morton School District for about 7 years, and I'm going to tell you something. It's the best position I've ever had, and I still love it. I think I'm doing a lot of great work there. There's, as normal, as always, there's challenges, but I believe, again, that we're doing great work. So that's a big thing for me. Now, again, there's various ways a person can give back to your community. I've seen people go as far as like 1 day a week reading about 45 minutes to elementary school kids. What a fantastic, thing to do. I just, again, if there's a way you can give back some of your time, that does help strengthen your community. So I cannot, I teach my son the same thing. If there's a way we can give back, let's find a way to give back. I got into knitting and crocheting. Now I was able to get, there was a donation of yarn at Hope, I believe it's called the Hope Alliance. And they donated it to me. I've been knitting away and I'm making scarves. I'm making scarves that I'm going to give to if I see someone who's homeless and is in need of something, clothing, if I can give them a scarf. Now, I'm not saying that's, I think that's just an important thing that we need to do. Also, I'm going to be knitting scarves for some school kids. If they need some scarves, I'm working with some homeless shelters. Hey, if you need some scarves, here you go. Again, it's just, you find a way. It's like, how can I give a little bit of my time into public service? So that's a big one as to why I'm running for Lewis County Commissioner. The other part is that Lewis County, in my opinion, right now is on the cusp of some major changes. And I want to be at the decision table where these decisions are going to be made. I want to have a voice. I want to bring the voice of Lewis County to that table. Like I say, there's some major changes that I see coming on the way, and I want to be a part of that. We moved out here, or many of us moved out here to East Lewis County to live a rural life. I'm from San Francisco. I'm from the big city, and I enjoy the big city. I enjoy going into Seattle. I'm a claims adjuster, and so my territory is up in that area. And so I get to have that city feel. But you know what? I love living in rural East Lewis County. We want a quiet life, kind of do our own thing, but yet at the same time, we watch out for each other. And I think that's important. I'm not a hermit by no means, but I definitely like to live a quiet life, but we still watch out for each other. And so that's one of the other reasons why I'm running for Lewis County Commissioner, is because, again, I'm seeing some changes, and I'm okay with change, and I'm okay with growth, because I think that's something that we have to accept. Change will happen, but we must find a way to find balance. I am in a situation where I can travel, if you will, and make a good living and still live out here. So I understand we want to bring businesses out here so that people can have a good income, have a good job. But I don't want to sacrifice our rural life for that. So we have to find a balance. And I believe I'm the best person to be at the table and making sure that, hey, let's accept change, but we need to control it. We need to make sure that, again, we keep our rural life that we chose to be here for, right? I think many of us moved out here because we wanted that rural life. Like I say, I know I did. And so I'm okay with change, but I want to have it controlled in some way, shape, or form. I want to be the voice there to say, yeah, this is great, but let's make sure that we keep the vibe, the great vibe that we have here. So that's a few reasons as to why I'm running. The other part, I would say the last one is, I think like many of you, I'm disappointed in how we are treating each other, the people who govern us, if you will, how we're treating each other with a lot of disrespect. And that's not, I don't operate that way. I believe we all can have a difference of opinion, but we must respect each other for what our opinions are. I'm the type of a person that I like to gather as much information as I can before I make a decision. And a lot of that is because if I visit with somebody who is opposed to an issue, I want to know why. Because maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I didn't get all the information that was available to me. So that's incredibly important to me as well, is that we treat each other with respect. Let's gather the information that we need to make sure that not necessarily that we're all just on board, that we're all thinking the same thing, but know that we all have what we need to make a sound and resolved decision. So that's another reason why I'm running for Lewis County Commissioner. Okay. So I just kind of wanted to share that information with you. Don't forget, next Friday at 5, I'll be doing another live at 5. If there's a topic you want me to talk about a little bit, just shoot me a message on my Facebook page, which is the Pat4-Commish. And again, the website is up and running, and that is pat-saldana.com. So go check that out. I'm really proud of that website. But again, I got to make a few changes. But again, I'm really pleased with it. It's supposed to be a very nice weekend. We've got a lot of things going on in the area. We've got, I know Morton's having a yard cleanup. And I think we've got quite a few yard sales. So I'm kind of ready to get in the car and check out the yard sales or the garage sales we got going on. And there's a lot of stuff going on in Centralia and Chehalis. I mean, East Lewis County is always buzzing, and it's a great place to be in. All right, so I will see you next Friday at 5. But if you want to reach me before that, again, you're welcome to message me on Facebook. You can email me at pat4commish@gmail.com, and I'm happy to chat with you. All right, have a good weekend. Bye-bye.